Hello and welcome back to Raccoon Justice, where justice done the Raccoon way is the only way to do justice. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember to give this video a massive thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. And if you are new, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the big upcoming non-eventual fight between Austin McBroom and Anisong Gibb, and how Austin McBroom cost me £1. Twat. Okay, so this big upcoming fight that was supposed to be happening, I did a video on it recently, and it was supposed to be the new next big thing. Social Gloves 2. The return of Austin McBroom. Or something like that anyway. It wasn't quite called that, but that's what we're calling it. Right, so on the back of this fight that's coming up, I was just about to go and purchase a pay-per-view ticket. You know, I looked at the date and I thought, oh my god, it is time. Almost time. It's a few days. It was due on the 30th of July. I thought, oh my god, it's a few days to go. Let's go and see how much the tickets cost. And lo and behold, it was cancelled. Well, postponed anyway. That being said, on the website itself, it wasn't entirely clear that it was postponed. There was a little bit of a note, which I didn't spot until about 10 minutes later. After going round and round in circles looking for the price. And yeah, anyway, I know I'm behind the times. A couple of days out. You know, busy life, busy schedule. I couldn't quite keep up to date with the ongoing dramas that is Austin McBroom's life. But rewind a few weeks. I purchased something. I made a purchase. It was going to be my next big thing. I was going to be Social Gloves, the return. I purchased myself a domain name, www.socialgloves.co.uk, for those YouTube boxing fans in the UK. It cost me £1, sorry. £1.20 with tax, right? So basically £1. It cost me £1. What do you have to say about that, Austin, now, do you? Do you have anything to say for yourself? What am I going to do with a socialgloves.co.uk domain name? Would you like to purchase it from me? In fact, there's the offer. I'll offer you more than you offered Neil Ireland to fight. How much did you offer him? A matter of a few quid. Dollars. It's dollars in your neck of the woods, isn't it? Make me an offer. What's the highest budget that you have? Speaking of budgets, this is how it went down. Okay, so we're supposed to have the fight just in a few days' time, and then Austin comes out with a bombshell, like announces that the fight may not go ahead due to, in his words, well no, in my words, which are similar to his words, that Anisong Gibb has some issues, but he has to tell everybody about it. He needs to be the one, because Austin, no, he's not going to do Anisong's dirty work. No, he will not. So, Gibb, you need to tell everybody. Otherwise, Austin is going to tell everybody. It's kind of like a manipulation, kind of a schoolyard threat type vibe I got from it. It was like, if he doesn't do it, he has to do it. If you don't do it, I'm going to do it. So you have to do it. It's your responsibility. It's your fault. Whatever this is, it's your fault. And it's like, bloody hell, Austin. Calm yourself down. Calm down. It's not the end of the world. It's just a few $1 million, whatever it was you spent on the event. Come on.
I'm sad, frustrated, pissed off. All I could really say is that it has nothing to do with me or Social Gloves. But the fight, Austin versus Gib, may potentially have to be postponed. Out of respect for Gib, I'm going to let him explain his situation. He has no choice other than to make a video and explain to you guys why the fight may have to be postponed. If he doesn't do that, then I'll have no choice other than to tell you guys what happened. As of right now, the team wants me to continue on with the event. They want me to pick a new opponent. But again, out of respect for Gib, out of respect for us training our asses off for the past few months, out of respect for the fans wanting to see this fight happen, I'm willing to postpone it, if he can explain why.
So Anisan Gib comes on and he seemed up for it. He seemed very much up for the fight still. It was still days to go, a week or 10 days or whatever to go until the event. But he had been just told by Social Gloves that he needed to get further medicals. He had to pass the medicals before it was to be taken as a professional bout, right? So he needed these medicals, but he hadn't been told this before. It just seems as ever so slightly disorganized, and I'm not entirely. I mean, what can you say? Social Gloves 1 was an absolute disaster of an event, and yet along they come again, tippy toes towards the event's time. Oh my god, I forgot to tell him that he needed a medical. Jeez. Come on, Anisan. He gets on the phone. Austin, come on, Anisan. You need to, come down to Los Angeles. Just pop up the road. You need to do this medical, otherwise you can't fight and you can't get your millions. Come on. Well, what can you do? I mean, he's not going to get it in time, is he? Come on. So, yeah, then...
Buenos dias, ladies and gentlemen. It's Big Gibber here. In 10 days, I had a scheduled fight with one Austin McBroom, July 30th, in the crypto arena. I've done my training camp. I've worked hard. I'm fight ready. I'm primed to fight this individual. But unfortunately, I've been told that I have to do more medicals for this to be sanctioned as a pro fight out in LA. So in 7 hours, I'm going to fly to LA to do these said medicals. Social Gloves have informed me that the fight is not cancelled, it is postponed. I'll keep you guys updated. And this is not over, son. This is not over.
That happened, and then Austin came back on and he said, basically to all his followers, that it was basically Anisan's fault for not getting these for basically failing the medical. Apparently Anisan failed because he had a training injury. He had a head injury, so he wasn't medically fit enough to fight. But, you know, Austin is nothing but, you know, full of grace. He lumbered all the blame onto Anisan Gib.
Alright, so the July 30th date is officially postponed. Gib has made it out to LA. He's here now. He has to go through more medical exams, unfortunately. It is unclear on what his conditions are or what he's going through at the moment. We just hope that he can get cleared for our new date, which as of right now is set for early September. If he is unable to pass his medical exams, I have no choice other than to find a new opponent. If anyone's up for the challenge, hit me up. I'm still hoping to see Gib in the ring early September. Everyone.
It was just, I don't really know what to say about that. It was just like, he actually blamed him. He just said, it was, yeah. It was horrible. I mean, I don't expect anything less from Austin, to be honest with you. But then there was further drama because they apparently Social Gloves here tried to get Nick Ireland to fight against Ryan Johnston, who is Catherine McBroom's brother. But it looked very much like they were trying to get him to fight for free, possibly, it's just absolutely baffling. Apparently their budget wasn't big enough, and they actually asked him what his lowest offer would be. What is the lowest amount you're getting? At the same time, dropping we don't expect you to fight for free bombshell, but at the same time they're nodding their head and hoping for the best, fingers crossed that he'll fight for free, as if actually not paying anybody in the last event was bad enough, and now they're trying to come along and get somebody else to fight for free. I mean, how do you think Austin would do that? If the shoe was on the other foot, do you think Austin would actually fight for free or do anything for free? He doesn't come across as a very giving type of person.
Then Social Gloves, the official Instagram account of Social Gloves, DM'd me saying this: "Hey Nick, are you interested in fighting on our July 30th card at Crypto Arena?" And I said, "Possibly. What's the offer, and do you have an opponent?" And then they said this: "Not sure what the offer is yet. Have to talk with the team. Just wanted to see if you were interested, and your opponent would be Ryan Johnston." And then I said, "Let me know what the team says regarding how much they'd be willing to offer me to pay, because for the time and effort and energy and everything that I have to devote to taking the fight seriously, they'd have to give me a little bit of a baggie."
Especially because it takes away from time from making more videos for you guys on here.
So if they weren't gonna give me a baggie, then I was like, I don't think it would be worth it. Just for the exposure alone, it's like, it definitely would be some good exposure. But then again, their last fight didn't get too many, right? If it was good exposure, then they wouldn't be getting sued for $100 million.
The only thing we're exposing is the DMs right now. That's what we're giving some exposure on.
So once I said, let me know what the team says, they came back to me and told me this: "Talked with the team and the budget is really tight. The card is already set, but if money isn't your motivation, then we might be able to work something out. Not saying you would fight for free, but the budget is low. What's the lowest you would get in the ring for?" And I said, "Make me an offer." Based off what they just said, it sounds like they said the budget's low. They literally said it themselves. I mean, come on.
It sounded like this. That's what it sounded like.
It sounded a little sus. It doesn't even sound like I'm gonna get paid, especially knowing that this is Social Gloves, which, if you didn't know who Social Gloves is, it's owned by Austin McBroom. So after I said, make me an offer, they said, "What's your best contact number?" I DM'd them my phone number, which they never texted. They never texted me, so I don't really know why they asked me for my number. And then they said, "How much do you weigh? Our budget is maxed out, but Ryan Johnston wants to get it in with you." Buddy, first they said, not saying that you'd fight for free, but our budget is low.
How low can you go?
And then they come back, literally, how long is that? A couple days later, and then they say, "Our budget is maxed out." That is pretty much saying your boy would be fighting for free.
They really want you to fight. There's 3 of those brothers or brother-in-laws on the card. There's Austin, gonna be Ryan, and there's gonna be Landon, the guy that choked one of our best friends, Evan. And I guarantee you, those 3 are not fighting for free. So if you really want NCK on the card, take a little bit out of your budget. But I don't know, there might not be any budget. It might be negative because they're trying to run a little pyramid scheme to pay for the last fight.
That sounds pretty accurate.
So, as things stand, things are postponed. It's postponed. I'm gutted. I really am gutted. I was really looking forward to it. I was thinking, right, what time is it starting? What time is that in the UK? What time do I have to stay up until? I need to get my beauty sleep beforehand so that I'm awake in time for the evening and I can stay up late to watch it. What time does it start? Only to find that it was postponed. But postponed until September as things stand. Austin says if Anisan is fit to fight, then he will do it. Otherwise, he may have to get somebody else to fight. Please, God, make it somebody that's going to hit him hard. I'm not a violent person, but I feel like, you know, in a boxing ring that it's okay to give someone a smack, you know. I feel like that's acceptable, right? So if we can find somebody good, somebody that I like, I mean, the name Jake Paul has been bandied about, but I wouldn't have a winner that I wouldn't. There's neither of those. I don't want to win. So, any suggestions? Comment down below. Who would you like to fight in the upcoming Disaster Gloves 2 event? Give me a thumbs up because I need to know that you appreciate me. And subscribe to the channel if you want me to do more videos, because I am on a roll. I'm here every day, twice a day sometimes, and if you're lucky, I may even do 3. It's exciting, isn't it? Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.